City in Hollywood, The Red Skelton Show, with Red's guest star, Sebastian Cabot, with David Rose and his orchestra. And here he is, the star of our show, Red Skelton.
Thank you very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight our show has to do with old people in restaurants that can't pay their bills. See? But before I do that, I want to tell you about some of the experiences I actually had when I was first in vaudeville. I remember when I first started, I made very little money. You know, sometimes I made barely enough to live on, and then sometimes I didn't do as well. One time I was doing my act, and the whole audience was going. And one guy stood up and was applauding. I said, "Well, thank you, sir. It shows that one fellow likes my act." He said, "I'm not applauding your act. I'm applauding the hissing." And then another time I worked on a bill with a bubble dancer. You know, it's a little midget, which she couldn't afford a little bubble, so then she danced with a grape. And everybody yelled, "Take it off, take it off." And she had nothing to take off, so she peeled it. And then I worked with a conceited acrobatic dancer. She used to dance where she'd kick the back of her head in front of a mirror, you know. And one day she got interested in what she's doing. She turned around to see what she's doing and kicked her teeth out. And then another time, I saw her just a few days ago, and she's walking up the street like this, all bent over. And I says, "What happened?" She says, "Vaudeville went out right in the middle of my act." I remember one time, you know, I watch people in restaurants, though. In those days, I used to watch people, and I got ideas to do things. I'd like to do a little pantomime now of a fella in a restaurant. You have to imagine all the things. We can only afford a chair. Now, this is in a restaurant, and the bill comes. One of these guys.
remember back when you were just a kid, how much the people did by hand. Time was not important in a factory or trade, as long as what you made was grand. But folks were not content with things the way they went, and started to invent machines. They're driving us berserk. Some electronic clerk is doing all our work routine. Automation, give us a chance. Why don't you slow down your crazy advance? When life is run by the push of a button, it brings employment down to almost nothing. Help us work out the bugs, or we'll get nasty and pull out your plugs. With no electricity, automation, where would you be? Looks like a gem. It's got a message intended for Clem. As you'll see within our play, automation, take it away.
Red Skelton and Sebastian Cabot in This Goon for Hire.
Well, Governor, I'm certain that my mechanical brain is the solution to the unemployment problems in this state.
I hope it works. Thousands of people are receiving unemployment checks because they just can't seem to hold on to a job.
That's because we've tried to make the person fit to the job. This machine will make the job fit the person. And I'm about to put this machine to its severest test. May I have that case history, please, Miss Dresselhaus?
Certainly.
Thank you, my dear. Yes. I have here the name of the world's champion job loser. In 364 days, he's been fired 365 times.
He was fired twice in the same day?
Yeah, he was moonlighting.
Mr. Dresselhaus, would you bring in the first test case, please?
Certainly.
Doctor, what was the last job he had?
Well, this morning, he was working on the demolition crew of a wrecking firm.
Mm-hmm.
Come in, please.
Well, good heavens, man, what happened to you?
I got fired. I went into a tent and lit a cigarette.
What, for lighting a cigarette in a tent? Are you sure it was a tent?
Sure, there was a sign there that said TNT.
Excuse me, I don't want to be obtuse, but that looks like a bomb you're holding.
It is a bomb. The foreman gave it to me. It's a going away present. He wanted to make sure I'd never come back.
Well, get rid of it. It may blow up.
Oh, don't be silly. Don't be silly. See, that's got a safety pin in it. It won't go up. If you pull it out like that.
Quick, throw it out of the window.
Throw it out the window. Okay, if you think so.
Throw the bomb.
Oh, the bomb. Oh, hey, it's ticking good now. Pass it, you idiot! Pass it! Oh. It's fire!
You idiot! Throw that bomb out of the window!
Why, I'm just now learning the game. Oh, I do it. Okay, I'll get rid of it. Look out, children!
me, where did it land?
In an alley between 3rd and 4th Street.
There's no alley between 3rd and 4th Street.
There is now.
Now, look here, young man.
Yes.
And I call you young man because the odds are you'll never get to be an old man. According to our records, you've lost more jobs than anyone in the history of the world.
Well, it's good to know I've been a success at something.
According to this, you've had a variety of jobs in all parts of the country.
Yes.
Your first job was in Eagle Rock.
Eagle Rock, yes.
Yes, well, what did you do?
I rocked eagles.
Well, it says here that you worked in an eyeglass factory.
An eyeglass factory. I was the first assistant.
Why did they fire you?
Well, one day I was going, and I got the hiccups. Instead of exhaling, I inhaled a whole shipment of contact lenses. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You know that my stomach is the only navel in the world that watches television?
Now. The next job was in Glendale.
In Glendale,
What
yes.
did you do there?
Rocked eagles. I find a good line, I stick with it.
Young man,
Yes?
IQ is slipping every second.
Oh, it is? Well, I better get a tighter belt.
To find out what job he's really suited for, I'll feed his card into the electronic brain.
Well, it can't be much of a brain if it eats cardboard. Yeah, it ain't fat anymore, that's one thing. Hey, that's my favorite thing. The IBM cha-cha-cha. May I have this pleasure, please?
Little Hopper, I don't do the twist.
Miss Gediddle Hopper? You don't do the twist? I don't either until the elastic broke in my underwear just now.
Mr. Cadiddle Hopper, please.
Get your own partner. I've got one here. Put in dime minutes. See what's on the flip side.
Here we have it. The electronic brain has made its decision.
Oh, it
It has chosen the job you are best suited for.
Let me see. Oh, well, I could have told you that. I've known this for years.
Oh, what's that?
I can't read.
Let me see. It indicates that you should have a job requiring as little thinking as possible.
Oh, no. You think I'm going to go into politics? You're nuts.
No. No. The machine says you should work in a restaurant and serve people.
Serve people?
Yes, serve.
Say, I would love that, but where are we going to get the cannibals to eat them?
Well, there's a 4:30 bus right on time. Hey, Clem, hurry up. The passengers will be in here in a minute.
Oh, boy, is that
Put
hot.
it down right there.
Yeah, that's hot.
All
Listen,
right.
Tucker, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh, shut up.
Well, just-
Shut up.
Okay, you insist. It's up to you, buddy.
The soup, you idiot.
That soup's on the hot plate under
I
here.
got it.
Here. Hold out your
I
hand.
told you to get...
Taste that. I'm sorry. Mad at me?
Now, look. The bus only stops here for 5 minutes.
Yes.
That means we got to feed the customers,
Yes.
collect their money, and get them out of here. You understand?
These customers collect the money and get them out of here.
Now, you work out in the front, I'll work out in the back.
That's a good idea. You do that, buddy. Yes, sir. Right here. Come right in. Lady, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sit right down, folks. What are you going to have?
Well, it depends. What can we get here?
Oh, ptomaine if you're poisoned, if you're lucky.
By the way, get me a piece of pie and step on it.
Yes, sir. You got an appetite like a crocodile. Oh, the knives and forks are right here. I haven't had the set up yet. Oh, what are you going to have?
I want some soup.
Some soup, huh? Well, you got your choice of that.
What's the choice?
Take it or leave it.
I don't understand.
Well, you try the soup. You'll understand. Here. Here you are. Oh, for heaven's sake. You'll like it. This is pea soup.
Oh.
Yes, I was up all night splitting the peas. Hungry mob here tonight. There you are. That's noodle soup. Get something under your hat?
What?
Soup.
Well,
Yes.
I don't get it.
You will.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what's with you?
His waddle's gonna do it. What's this? Some spaghetti.
Yes,
Coming up.
We'd like
Spaghetti.
spaghetti, too.
Hey, some spaghetti there. Hey, wait. Spaghetti. I think this was made by Goodyear.
How you serve this spaghetti?
That's how we serve it. How about a sauce on it? Oh, the bus.
Hey, well, that's the bus. We won't have time to finish.
Don't worry, I'll fix that bus. Hey! You won't get away now. I've tied you up to the bus. You're getting time for some meatballs. How about some nice
Hey, wait a minute, you idiot!
That's it. Leave the driving to him. Look.
Governor, in exactly 10 minutes, Clem Cadiddlehopper, the world's champion job loser, will have held onto a job for a full working day.
Pomerantz, you've done it. That machine is a scientific breakthrough.
Yes, come in, come in.
Oh, you're not coming, Cole. Hey, out there, here I am.
Clem, you lost your job at the restaurant.
I lost the restaurant. And on top of that, the boss. He's built like one. The boss got a traffic ticket, too.
You got a ticket?
Yes. The restaurant was going 35 miles an hour and 25 miles over.
Well, Dr. Pomerantz, obviously your job-finding machine is a failure. I'll thank you not to waste any more of my time.
Well,
good day, sir.
Good day. What's good about it? You've ruined our whole day.
Ah, I've got it. I've got it.
Well, don't give it to me.
You know, with your intelligence, I should have measured your functional capability with this electronic synthesis dynam oscillator.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't?
No. That's why the writers gave it to you.
You're stupid.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I may be stupid, but I know one thing.
What's that?
Courage. I know what courage is.
Oh, what is it?
Courage? That's jerk spelled backwards.
Kindly step out here, Cadiddlehopper.
What are you going to do? Here now, Doctor.
Now, this machine will measure your mental potential.
Really?
Yes.
All the way from here? You got any message for Colonel Glenn?
Now, you're Clem Cadiddlehopper.
Yes.
Is that your full name?
Full or empty? That's me.
Tell me, how much education have you had?
Well, let's see. Counting nursery school, kindergarten, grammar school, junior high, then high school, and then uni high, and then college, none. And that's including summer school, too, mind you. Hey, that's a stool pigeon, isn't it?
If you had your choice of jobs, what would you like to be? Now think. Concentrate. Oh, come on, Clem.
They keep coming out the
Come
same
on,
time.
your whole future hinges on this.
It comes
Think.
out the same thing every time, though.
What are you best suited for?
It happens every time I think about Elizabeth Taylor. I don't know. Any future in being a phone man?
Kids, get away from down there. And get that dog away. That's the new pole.
Boy, they don't build these buildings like they used to, do they? There we are.
What are you doing in this office?
Well, Governor, as a voter, I'd like to ask you the same question. I am on the job. I'm here to fix this telephone.
There's nothing wrong with my telephone.
Oh, no. Look at that dial. It's full of holes. And somebody's been dialing with a hangnail. Look at that.
Clem, you're ruining everything. Get out of here.
Well, as soon as I check the phone.
Go and take it someplace else and work on it.
Okay, if you say so.
Kids, to get away from down there!
Well, Pomeroy? Well, back to the drawing board, old boy.
Oh, he couldn't draw flies.
Well, of course. Why didn't I think of that before? Yeah. Hello, Governor? Governor, you must give me another chance. Because I've solved Clem's personality. He has no coordination. His reactions are slow, and he hasn't the ability to make quick decisions. That's right. Yes, he's a dope. Yeah, he loves to stand around in the sun and have people yell at him. I have just the job for him.
Oh! What do you mean now? What's the matter with you? You blind? Can't you see? I saw you with 3 eyes. 1, 2.
And here he is again, Red Skelton.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So until we meet again, I say goodbye for now, and may God bless. Good night.
This is George Chandler. Goats in the kitchen and cows in the bedroom. That happens on Ichabod and Me, next on most of these stations.
The preceding program was pre-recorded. This is Art Gilmore speaking.